if you wish to be mature, if you want to be complete in all your parts, if you want to have integrity, let's kind of use all the definitions here. He says, go, sell what you have and give to the poor, and you shall have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. So if you wish to be mature, complete, and filled with integrity, sell what you have. I don't know that we necessarily have to say that this is about physical stuff. Now, yes, he says the young man was sad because he had many possessions. Again, I don't think that we still have to, if you want to go, some of you want to go deeper. Let's go deeper. It doesn't have to be talking about that he owned a lot of material things. Some of you got a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, a lot of doctrine in your head, a lot of stuff. It's your stuff. And he says, well, go get rid of your stuff, because you can't follow me and take on all of my stuff if you're all filled up with your stuff. You got to make room for it. That's basically what he said to the young man. He says, you've not made room for the rest of the stuff. You're still focused on the milk, which is the basic mechanical, simple things. Oh, that Torah is so hard, nobody can do it. Really? Come on. Moses didn't think so. We read that in the end of Deuteronomy, right? Chapter 30 says it's not so hard. You got to fly up into the heavens to go get it, or swim across the sea to go get it. I mean, come on. Which command is so hard? Anybody. Is there really a command that's actually hard? It's challenging in the world we live in, like when your boss wants you to work on Sabbath or something like that, or the whole world turns Christmas lights on and trees everywhere, starting in September. Makes it tough. You go to places, all they want to do is cook unclean things. But for you, for your part of it, is it really hard to do? Eat differently, keep a few different days, not murder anybody? Well, sometimes that's tough. Not to steal, not to commit adultery? Well, sometimes that's tough. Depends on where you are emotionally. I mean, we have people that have those weak areas in their lives. But if you really think about it, none of those things should be hard. Why are they hard? Because we're not doing the hard part, which is the lacking. What do we lack? Internal growth, the maturing. And this is why I've started redirecting the teachings. Now that I've done most of the mechanical things I want to teach about, not all, there's probably some more things I can teach about, but I want to make sure I'm now teaching more about the internal growth as we become Yeshua-like. Yeshua wasn't just a person who kept all the commandments correctly, he kept them with the internal part of it. He kept them in a mature way, that internal growth. So he said to the man, go sell what you have, give up your stuff, what's all about you, what you own. By the way, you own your thoughts, your ideas, your preferences, and the me, I don't like, I like stuff. And selling it was a metaphor, if we want to take this deeper. Peshat would be, he had a lot of physical possessions, and Yeshua told him to literally go sell all of his stuff. But then we can look at what it hints at, or the allegorical part of it, some of that deeper stuff, if that's what you want to do, and say, well, all of those things that were his preferences were things that were his, and selling it means to get rid of it. Get rid of those things. But look at what happens here. Okay, and I guess the way I put this in my wording is unburden yourself. I'm looking at my notes. Make a note of it. Rabbi actually looked at his notes. Unburden yourself, rid yourself of distractions and the focus on getting and focus on giving. Take your eyes off yourself. That was what the problem was. What did I lack? You're all about you. Oh yeah, you could be all about you and keep Sabbath, eat right, keep feasts, tithe, not murder, not commit adultery, not steal, not bear false witness, not have idols. You could do all those things and still be focused on you. So he said, unburden yourself, rid yourself of those distractions, focus on and stop focusing on getting, focus on giving, and then come and follow me, he says. See, you're not able to follow me. What is he? The light, the truth, the Torah, the way, all those things. Come follow me. But notice what happens. The young man heard the word and went away sad because he liked his possessions. He says he had many of them. He's got a lot of stuff. Well, Rabbi, I agree with you on about 85% of the stuff and whatever. Okay? What are you holding on to? Now, even more important, I have a question for you. Are you attached to anything, in verse 22, right? Anything that would make you sad enough to walk away?